Hello.
And welcome to our
AP
European
assignment.
on Prague.
We hope you enjoy.
Hey Africans, my name is Brian Quiros.
We're not gonna finish!
Hey Africans, my name is Brian Quiros.
My name is Andres Diaz, and you're watching the Daily Dose of History. And we're taking you around the world for today's current events.
Just to start off, the 19th century is also referred to as the Industrial Revolution and the building of factories. A railway between Vienna and Czech capitals opened in 1845. The growing industry resulted in the rise of Prague's Czech population as individuals moved to the city from the countryside.
The population in the Czech Republic provinces rose from 4.8 million to 6.8 million between 1815 and 1850. Such population growth requires radical changes.
Now, what exactly led us to the Industrial Revolution in Prague?
Well, the year 1800 is the most often mentioned as the breaking point in the Czech provinces. The dominant industries, of course, included textiles. One reason was that the textile industry simply continued the tradition of former manufacturers, and another one was that the fact that many specialists from England who had the most experience in this field were in the country.
Shortly, we'll be going live to a reporter in the capital of Czech Republic. Let's look at the map and see where that actually is.
Hello, my name is Daniel Fernandez,
And my name is Melania Zuna.
and today we're in the Czech Republic looking for witnesses of the 19th century Industrial Revolution.
We're gonna see who we can interview. There's one right there.
Let's go!
Excuse me, sir. Would you mind if we interview you for daily use of history?
No, it's okay. We couldn't hear you.
Okay.
Speak to the mic. No,
we have
it's
a few
okay.
questions
Yeah.
for you. What can you tell us about the Industrial Revolution in Prague?
Well, first of all, my name is Fabian Crespo.
Okay.
And to begin with, the population growth was one of the biggest factors that led to Prague being industrialized. Somewhere between 1815 and 1850, Prague experienced a 2 million population growth. This forced a change to the agricultural system, and with more people using the land, it was time to go from a manual work to machine production. The steam engine was blowing up at that time, and production quantities grew by a lot.
Fascinating. Thank you for sharing with us.
My pleasure.
Have a nice day. Dude, that was a really interesting interview.
And now back to the studio.
Wow, that was very interesting, wasn't it, Brandon?
Yes, it was so powerful.
Oh, okay.
And
Now to commercial break.
Yeah. We're recording live from Prague. As you can see, the water. You don't even put the camera at the water.
Scene.
We're going live from Prague right now.
right now you can see that the water has had a really bad impact on the environment, that the humans have had a really bad impact on the water.
You can clearly see how polluted it is. Look at that color.
And when you move over here, you see that the plants are really affected by humans because of other industries that are built, and you don't see a lot of birds, and you don't see a lot of wildlife because of human impact.
You can even hear the birds crying from how bad the pollution here is in Prague due to the factories and all that they're producing, all that waste that they're leaving in the lakes and the rivers.
Now that we're done with the weather commercial, a word from our sponsor.
Hey, this is Jason Jackson from the Miami Heat, reminding you to buy your yearbook. It's just $55. Head over to room 9222. Get your Coral Gables yearbook right now.
And welcome back. For this segment, we'll be discussing the outcomes of the Industrial Revolution in Prague.
Like Fabian said, the population in the Czech provinces rose from 4.8 million to 6.8 million between 1815 and 1850. The original three-field system was gradually replaced by alternative cultivation. Fields were no longer left fallow. They were cultivated by growing technical crops, primarily clover and alfalfa. This positively affected not only the soil quality, but in effect, the overall effectiveness of agricultural cultivation. Due to the growing use of agricultural land, a portion of which was still used as pasture for sheep, sources of yarn for textile factories, some less productive ponds, which were established long before in the Middle Ages, were drained at the time.
How did you know that?
I searched it up during the yearbook commercial to scare you. Which, by the way, everyone should buy one.
Okay, now we will be hearing from Maria Zuna and Daniel Fernandez. They have prepared to explain to everyone the background of various political ideologies.
Hello, my name is Melanie Azuna.
And I'm Daniel Fernandez,
We have prepared for everyone this short lesson on the various political ideologies.
including liberalism, romanticism, and socialism.
Okay,
Liberalism is the belief in freedom and human right and is historically linked with thinkers such as John Locke and Montesquieu. The word liberalism at times was used to refer to political events occurring until the 19th century. The Glorious Revolution occurred in 1688, thank you, Date Quiz, in England and laid the foundations for the development of the modern liberal state. Romanticism began in Western Europe in the mid-18th century. Would you tell us more about it?
it is a historical movement that still hugely colors how we tend to feel and look at the world. It's responsible for the way we approach love, nature, business, and children. Romanticism is a name given to a dominant movement in literature and the other arts, particularly music, painting, in the period from the 1770s to the mid-19th century. Yes. As people started appreciating all these types of arts, they started to make more money and reach a point where they could evolve and advance and improve.
Thank you and have a good night.
Alright, we'll take it from here, guys. Socialism is when
Whoa. You may have noticed my hair is wet. Well, this requires some backstory. I promise it has to do with the video. Okay, here you go.
Hello, anybody there? We have to record this. Hello?
Hello?
Brandon. Oh! Hello, guys, wake up. We have to record this. No!
I'm up. We're up again.
Alright, you're welcome for that. Now I hope you guys enjoy learning about socialism. Have fun.
Socialism is when a population collectively owns and controls the means of production and distributes the end result proportionally. As political ideology, socialism arose largely in response to economic and social consequences of the Industrial Revolution.
Not all of the Industrial Revolution's changes were physical. A new ideology rose from the sweat of the working class, socialism. Socialism grew from the problems of the Industrial Revolution and people wanted to solve it and therefore thought that socialism was the key. A fun fact about socialism. Under socialism, everyone is equally poor.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Hello, my name is Melanie Ozuna and this is Brandon Quiros, and we're going to be talking a little bit about Prague. Sorry there's a lot of noise here, there's a lot of civilians. Please tell us some information about it.
So, the students and workers in Prague are protesting the government because they're asking for three things. They want better pay, better working conditions, and better hours.
They formed groups and unions, exactly, in order to protest and go against this because they wanted to end it. So let's end it.
Let's end it.
I'm Melanie Ozuna, this is Brandon Quiros. Goodbye.
It's not working.
Even though the Industrial Revolution had some negative effects, there were still positive effects going on. In Prague, the population spiked from 4.8 million to 6.8 million between 1815 and 1850, partly due to this revolution. There was an increase in the effectiveness of agricultural cultivation and an increase in the use of steam engines. Yet, an even bigger impact was the shift from manual production to machine production. This multiplied production quantities several times over. One of the biggest industries affected was the textile industry because of the speed in which textiles can now be produced. This revolution will shape cultivation and production in Prague for many years to come.
The growing industry resulted in the rise of Prague's Czech Republic. and we are taking the Czech capital was opened in 1845. The growing industry resulted in the rise of Prague's Czech Republic. Building of factories. A roadway between Vienna and Czech capital.
Why are you laughing? What's wrong with you?
And we are taking you around.
What's wrong with
Thank you for that wonderful demonstration that points towards Prague. Over to you, Daniel.
Hello, my name is Daniel Fernandez,
And my name is Melania Zuna.
and today we're here in 19th century.
Okay, I look awkward. Wait, can we do it again?
Oh my god. My name is Daniel Fernandez,
And my name is Melania Zuna.
and today we're here in the 19th in Czech Republic in the 19th. The Czech Republic, looking for witnesses of the 19th century. One more time, 19th century Industrial Revolution in Prague.
Prague!
Prague. The height doesn't change. Okay,
You heard it here first, guys.
that was actually really fascinating.
I literally have goosebumps.
Me too. Okay, now back to the. It's 1:56. We literally have 10 minutes to wrap it up.
Sayers occurred in 1688 in England, laid the foundations for the development. Why would you say that in the middle of the video?
Keep going. It's doing fine.
Hello, my name is Melania Zuna.
And I'm Daniel Fernandez. That's not the part we're doing. Start it again. You're reading here. We already did it. Okay, takes deep breath. Liberalism. Liberalism.
People, and here's one of them. She thinks we should get an A.
They should definitely get an A.
Make sure to tune in every Sunday morning at 7 to follow our regular program. Take that, John Green.